Now let me look at shop. Shop, beautiful. Yeah, this is a 52-week high here on shop. So since we don't really have any reference, let me go back farther. Yeah, we really have nothing to reference shop. So if that's the case, because remember, we are clear skies here, right? So if that's the case, I'm going to respect this 9. Obviously, you can see it's been doing it all day. And for its price range, I'm going to be looking at this every 50 cents. So every 50 cents, I'm going to use as a mental key critical area because we have nothing else to go on. So if we look at this, every 50 cents, just so you have something in your head that you guys are using as a reference, because there's nothing to go on. Now, when I say nothing to go on, I only mean as it goes up. If it comes down, you have stuff to go on because you have all of this. This is previous data now. Moving up, you have no data to go against. But everything down here, we can start to look at, right? This is support. This is support. This is support. Make sense?
Yep.
And let it dictate what it wants to do, and you just start charting this out as it works. So as it pulls back, where did it stop? When it goes up, it's starting to create new information for us to base this on. If we have no information, depending on its size, use this every 50 cent rule. This will give us an idea and at least a start of. Now, this one you could technically do every quarter, but that's just too much charting, but about every 50 cents. Now, look at this. You see how this is giving us data here on shop? Right here should be support, which should be around 112.73. If not, you've got the 21 sitting right here, which again, if you look at this next channel is 112.37, but this should be support right here, 112.73, right where it's at exactly now. Everybody see it? Why is that? Because it showed us right here. This was previous data. You guys all see it? This came up. This was resistance. This came down. It became support. This came down. This should be support. Makes sense, everybody? It's giving us data as we go now. And there's the 21. If this can't hold the 21, we're going to get a nice bleed candle. This area, though, this area is everything. This is all support. If you guys, oops, let me get rid of this. Oh, yeah. This is all support. All of this, because if not, where's this going to go, everybody? Lights out here, right? Huge gap. That's a massive gap here.
So, Coach, on this cup and handle with NVIDIA right here, do you consider that a triple top or?
Yes, yeah, this is the retest. So that was your cup and handle. Now we're on a triple top, but now that, so this is bullish, everybody. Isn't this a cup and handle?
Yes, it is.
Yep. And this is exactly what we said. Exactly when we said it. Here's your cup. Here's your handle. Came back up for retest. I told you guys exactly that it was going to do this. This is where we are. This is bullish. Didn't I even tell you guys to scoop this up once this bounced right here? Didn't I say that's where I would go long? Yes?
Yep.
That's where I said right there you go long. You have your tight stop just under that 21. You guys now got paid. You guys got paid on the pullback. Then you got paid when you went long. So this is it, right? Here's your cup. Here's your handle. This is where it pushed back through, came through. Now we're sitting in this retest area. This is all bullish. Now, obviously, as long as this stays above this new level of resistance, you're good to go. Everybody's cool up here because this is technically a triple top and it's already made the move. You can see that it tried to break through, come back for a retest of this triple top area. This is everything right now. Does everybody see it? We got paid here, then we got paid here, and now we're just reevaluating this area. Yes? Great.
Yep, I'm right with you there, Coach.
Yep. Good job. But we hit, let's see, 148.39. It hit 148.68 right here. Just like this, though. We already know if it can't hold on the area of support, which is where it, so this right here's, this was resistance coming up. It broke through. Great. Bullish. It came back, tested it. Broke through. Not bullish, right? Now I can tell you right here, this is where I would just wait. Now I would wait. All of our trades are done. We had one here, we had one here, we had one here. Wait now. Now we're going to see what it wants to give us.
NVIDIA new high of day.
Thank you. Let me look. Yeah, NVIDIA, beautiful. Anybody still making money on NVIDIA?
In a coach?
Yes. All morning long.
Yes, good job.
Yes, sir.
a good trade. There's your cup, handle, came back through, came down, retesting this triple top right here. Pushed back through, pulled back, made new high. And it's funny, look at how it does this. It does exactly what we always talk about, constantly and forever, right? Double top, pull back. Double top, pull back. You see all these little micro moves?
And a major double top from yesterday, Coach.
Yep.
You just saw that price at the opening yesterday on the 15-minute chart.
Right. Dawn, check this out. We got two. Here's your cup, handle, cup, handle. You guys seeing all these?
Yep.
So here's your cup. Here's your cup and handle. See how I did it twice, gang? Isn't this the exact same thing?
It is. It's just smaller.
Yep. But isn't that wild that it did it twice, literally in a row? So if you know to look for that stuff, you're already ahead of everybody else, right? And now look at NVIDIA go. Bye. You, luckily today, have rolled into the largest and fastest stock market education company the world has ever seen. Again, if I were you, seriously take advantage of the Diamond Lifetime membership. Last 2 days, with that, you'll get access to the membership lounge. You will have an open microphone where you can ask any questions all day from 8:45 until 4 o'clock. You guys will get all the hot stock picks, and you'll get the pre-market setup, the IPO center, any earnings that are coming out, and of course, our videos on demand. The VIP membership, with that, you'll get the pre-market access starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. You guys will get access to the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. You guys will get the VIP training videos and the Trading View indicators, the gold add-on. You can get the mastermind classes, 1 hour of tech support. You'll get weekend training. You'll get the VIP gold lounge access, priority help desk support, our news service. You'll get all the breakout rooms. Everything, of course, for you will be recorded for crypto, futures, or stocks and options. You'll get our live Apple chat. You'll get our futures membership. And, of course, all of the extra Zoom classes when they have them. Crypto is the same thing. If you guys want to jump into the crypto, I believe that one now includes the Trading View indicator. Same thing, all the training videos, anytime that the Zoom sessions are available. Now, the Zoom sessions for crypto is a little different just because it's a 24-hour, so we try to bounce that one around so you get different time and different events. We are always posting those, so you guys make sure you take advantage. You get everything. Unlimited, lifetime access, all of our membership services, right? Meaning anything that I create. Platinum's coming up, you'll have access to it. I believe that's going to be $1,000 a month. Diamond, you'll get access to that with just this $5,000. If you can't get it today, don't worry. You can still get it, but it's going to be 20 grand. All right. So don't freak out. Any Diamond members, you want to speak up about the Diamond membership program? Do you like it? Is it dog crap? Should they avoid it? Is it trash? Talk to me. Let the world know.
Do it. Best investment ever.
Word for guys, you have to invest in yourself. Please invest in yourself.
I think, Coach, I think it's dog crap because I can't get anything else done. There's so much training available. It takes up all your free time. The training is massive. You're just never going to stop learning with it. Get the Diamond.
Hello. I am currently putting in the link so that you guys can join the panel. Welcome to, hold on one second here. Where are you? There you are. All right. Boom. Boom. Okay. Should be down there. Yep. All right. Shout out to all the moderators of American Dream Trading. Just got out of the mod meeting. That was fantastic. A lot of good things coming down the pike. So make sure you guys get signed up with American Dream Trading. If you are not a part of American Dream Trading, all you got to do, it's very, very simple, just like Coach described in the video, is go to americandreamtrading.com and get signed up. You can sign up with right now we've got 2 free days of our premium membership, which is only $125 a month. With that, you get everything that is in the premium membership, which is the Zoom call. You get access to the Zoom call, which starts at 8:45 in the morning, goes up to 4 p.m., where you will have not only instruction from Coach in the mornings, but also the mods throughout the day. It's a major support group that you have here while you're learning how to trade. If you don't already know how, even if you know how, it's good to have a support group. It's good to have people in your corner that can kind of go over strategies with you, help you when you're doing things wrong, support you when you're doing things right. So yeah, get in that premium membership. We've got a 2-day pass, 2-day hall pass that you've got access to. Go ahead and get on americandreamtrading.com and test the waters, right? See what we're all about. Roam through the halls, see what we're talking about. Get access to the free Discord and interact with us and find out how we're learning and what we're doing, right? So that is right over at americandreamtrading.com. And if you want to upgrade, you got the VIP, then the VIP Gold, all of which offer extra training. I mean, you heard it in the video. I mean, breakout rooms, weekend training, you name it. It is offered. Mastermind classes, workshop classes, access to all of the different rooms if you're a diamond. And right now, that diamond membership is still being sold for $5,000. It's a $20,000 product that we glitched it out. It was on sale, and we haven't been able to remove the glitch. So yeah, it's still $5,000. So take advantage of that. $50,000 worth of products, all the services offered. So with that being said, we're trying to get Coach to 20,000 subscribers. Right now, we're currently sitting at 15,248. Still got 4752 to go. So to get it up there, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All of that is absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything to click that like button. It doesn't cost you anything to share the video out. And it certainly doesn't cost you anything to become a subscription, become a subscribing member. So go ahead and do that. Get us on up there. And I promise you, it'll be worth your while. I think I heard somebody come in. I think I heard the doorbell ring. Let me see who that is. Hold on. Oh, it is none other than James L. James L., what's up, brother?
How you doing, Miss Dawn?
I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Good. Doing good.
Cool beans. Did you like the pick?
Still holding it together.
Do you know how long it took me to find some grass that was in the shape of a diamond? Oh my God.
We just look at a baseball field.
I know, but I'm like, I wanted to do it other than a baseball field. Like, I wanted to find grass where somebody had literally mowed out a diamond shape. But yeah, that even AI couldn't even give me that. So
that's all right. I'm working on something else too that damn ran out of Chat GPT data, so I had to try again in the morning.
Use the standard. It's still not that bad.
Yeah, no, that's what I've got.
Oh, okay.
But you do like, well, I mean, I did the one of Ange.
Uh-huh.
And then I had to do another one to try to get it animated, and so I used up. You still get so much data to use.
I know.
And so
and then when
I tried doing what I wanted to do today, it got halfway through it and said, "Oh, process interrupted." Process. Well, finish one thing. Come on.
No,
Come on.
I've had it happen. Where it's like, oh, sorry, you're run out of data, because mine is an English woman. sorry, can't complete, you've run out of data. You'll be in the middle of a
Yeah,
conversation and they'll stop talking to you and say, yeah, no, sorry.
I don't even have the voice on.
Oh, I love it. I love talking to her. But yeah, man. So how was your week? This is a Freestyle Friday, everybody, where we reflect on our week and we get prepared for the upcoming week. How was your week this week, James? Overall, how would you say?
It was good. It was very good. Very
Cool.
breathtaking. Very. I don't think reality has really set in yet.
James, you don't have to pay for anything else. You got all the memberships. Can you believe that? Isn't that cool? Because I remember back this time
That,
last
that that is amazing. Do I believe it?
I remember
Uh,
when you had to drop out of VIP because of some stuff, and you were so. I remember when you got it back, you were like, "So I'm so happy for you," because I remember the struggle there where you had finally gotten your VIP back, and now you got everything. So that was cool to hear you dip in the futures today too. It's like I started use it. I hope you.
well, I wanted to go check it out a little bit, and I listened to Doug was incredible. I mean, the way he can break things down
Yeah.
is just unbelievable. But uh, I'll get there when I'm ready, and I
Yeah.
will not be pressured by my peers, Ralph.
Ralph will put that pressure on. He will apply it. And you think he's bad, Mark? Oh my God, Mark will definitely get you to drink the Kool Aid.
Yeah.
Mark will
Oh
get you to
yeah.
drink the Kool Aid. Mark got me to drink the Kool Aid, and I was not. I was determined not to drink the Kool Aid, but I drank it, and I like it. But yeah, so yeah, welcome to Freestyle Friday, everybody who is down there. We got James L. We got Blower. We've got Chad H down there. Welcome, gang. We've got Database Trading. Welcome, welcome. Farah, hi, honey. Love your face. We got the link. Click the link and come hang out with us up here on the panel. We got F2 down there. Okay, so it's been a while since we've done Hangman. We haven't done Hangman in a while.
Okay. I was never really good at that one.
I know. We could do that, or we could watch a couple of videos. What are you thinking?
And we can do Hangman. Just because I'm not good at it doesn't mean don't do it.
What do you think? You guys vote on it down there in the chat. Do we want to do Hangman for the next hour, or do we want to watch a couple of tutorial videos? You tell me. You tell me. This is a show that's been created for you traders to have a place to hang out after the market and just kind of kick back, relate to some people who know what you're going through, because we do it too, because we trade, go over some strategies. Okay, so
I
next
say
week,
I could I could walk you through that TSLL trades, my two
yeah, yeah,
trades for the
yeah.
day. That's
I asked
it.
you to do that this morning. Yes, do that. So talk to us about it.
Well, you want to pull up TSLL, or
I
you just
can.
want me to tell you about it?
I
I mean, you don't have to bring it on the screen. I could just look at it and tell you what I did, or
well,
on
I
the
can
screen
bring it
what.
up though. Yeah, let's pull it up. Hold on. Let me pull up Weeble. Let me pull up the Weebles. All right. Let me TSLL. Well, am I there? Hold on. All right, now let me share my screen. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So
All right,
this
so you had to go all the way back to pre-market. 4014, yeah, because we're on the minute, so 4:01 a.m. That's that is actually pretty quick. I got in right at that wick. Well, right at the bottom of the body, actually, I think it was at 4:01. 10 shares. I'll give you a minute. You'll get there.
actually, you know what? All right, so 401, and this is 404. Oh, you know why? Because I got it on the 5 minute, I think, or no, I got it on the 2 minute. Were you on the 1 or 2 minute?
I was on the one. It's pre-market.
Oh, well, yeah, you'd be scalping. So 1 minute. Okay, did I put myself on a whole nother? Where the hell am I, James? The hell's going on? Hold on.
You're at 9:10, I think maybe yesterday's aftermarket.
What the hell happened there? All I did was put it on a 1 minute.
How far can you scroll out?
Okay, so this is. Okay, so today is what, the 6th, right?
Yes, I think you just passed it.
I did. Shit, come on now, work with me. All right, let's get the candles up.
Right. Yep. Wasn't that it right there? Back to your right a little bit. It had a gap up.
All right, so yeah. Right here. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So right there, 401. I mean, right out the gate. You get 10 shares right at the bottom of that first candle.
Okay.
Tried to sell right at the top. You know, it would be a scalp. The sell didn't go through, and then it knife dropped down through VWAP. I sold out, put me down like $2. And then it come back up and just floundered around VWAP. So I left it alone. I didn't do anything else until the open.
I don't blame you. Yeah,
But
a knife job down there.
The entire time I'm watching it,
TSLQ. Couldn't you play TSLQ here?
everything was so tight and the volume was lower in TSLQ. So
Okay.
no, I mean you could, but no.
Okay. Well, you know it. So if there ain't no open interest, I don't get involved in it, you know.
But I mean, I sat the entire morning and watching it on TradingView with the indicators.
This is like it didn't want
A
to go
mess.
anywhere, did it?
Yeah.
This is
Phone says spaghetti. It was spaghetti.
It rode VWAP all freaking morning.
The progression channel on TradingView was still to the upside. And the 9 would go up, the 21 would go up, and then the 9 would go down. And I mean, they were just on TradingView. Everything was like it was still gradually stepping back up, but it was actually flat.
Dude, this is flat as crap.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, right around 9:15, the regression channel on the TradingView.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it just did a complete teeter-totter. It just it went from being slightly up to flat down.
Yeah, right here.
Right.
Yeah.
But then right there around 908, 910, everything was starting to, get a little bit of a rounded bottom there. It was starting to curve back up. That channel on the trading view had that curve in it. I was telling you about that the other day.
Yeah.
It's not up or down, but you can see there's a curve in it.
Yeah.
So the 2 minute EWO, and at that time we're close enough to the open, I switched to the 2 minute, which that's going to throw you off. It's going to put you back to the.
Shit, I get so wrapped up between this and trading view, I forget which one I'm on. Okay, down here.
Yeah. So, I mean, the second bar on the EWO was actually slightly bigger, not by much, but slightly bigger at 926. A little more confirming at 928. And I thought about getting in there, but I really didn't want to be holding anything into the open. And as a coach says, never hold anything into the open.
Right.
So I waited. And I waited out that, 930 candle. And then 932, 100 shares right off the bat.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. And
right
right up there where it hit at $11, I shed 50 of them, collecting profit on the way up, like David teaches in the Apple chat.
Mm-hmm.
Went to set my stop, and I had some emergency market research I had to go do.
Gotcha.
So I had it all set up, but I never clicked the button to set the stop on my other 50.
Wow.
So okay, I journaled all this, so that's one rule I broke. I didn't have a stop for a brief while. By the time
I'm slapping you virtually.
Well, by the time I got back, it was already under VWAP, and I had a strong support level line down here at 913. No, I'm off. Hold on. That's what I was thinking. That didn't sound right. I had a line marked at 917. Right?
Uh-huh.
Everything on the trading view was starting to turn back up. I had support on the L2 right around 10 and a quarter. And even with it was down here at the bottom body of that candle at 958.
Right.
I was down like $1.10 in the red.
Right down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. I set my stop down there at 10:15 and let it go. I mean, the support level on the L2 was there. Trading view looked like it was changing directions.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little bit of preparation met opportunity, as Palm would say. Well, more volume started coming in. As you can see how that candle wicked down to 1024 and it come back up as more support came in. I added 50 more shares.
At 10 what?
At
10:52?
No. Oh. No, right at 10 a.m.
Okay.
So the 958 candle is where I was concerned, and I set my stop a little bit lower. I was slightly in the red. I mean, like 0.01% of my account.
Wow. And you rode
So
that up, huh?
yeah, well, whenever that support started coming in and it held above it, using the indicators on the trading view,
Mm-hmm.
I added into it. So I
Nice.
started out with 100, shed 50, rode that down, breaking the rule. I acknowledge that. That's where I said the preparation and
You're lucky
opportunity.
I don't have sound effects in here right now.
But when I could see everything on the indicators in the L2 turning, and then it hit 10 o'clock and the news came out, shift change, all combined. I added in. I added another 50 shares, so I was back up to 100,
Nice.
and I rode that all the way up and sold 50 at, what was it, 11:20? Well, 11:04 to 11:02 this morning was the time.
Which
The
is at the
dollar
top
amount was, yeah, the dollar amount was $11.20.
from $1.50.
No, from see, I added in when it was at $10.25, 29 cents, which from before the 50 shares that I had before, it actually made my average cost was 10.57.
Gotcha. And you ended up with what?
I ended up selling another 50 at $11.20.
Nice. So
And
11.
then I set my stop. There was a limit previous day level at 11:02. I
Mm-hmm.
set my stop at $11. It's slightly below that level, and it's a whole dollar amount. So I set my stop on my last 50 at there, and well, you see what happened from there.
Yep.
So at one point I was up a little over 2.25%, and that little bit of a pullback brought it back down to like 1.85%.
Mm-hmm.
But it is still something that is truly fascinating to me. I have had a solid green week,
That is good, James. That is awesome.
and all of those 0.5% and 1% throughout the week added up, and that
They add up.
1.85% that I got today was more than the 1% I got on Monday.
Nice.
It was more than the one, I think it was 1.4% I got on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
So it's that compounding thing is really just, I
It's
mean,
the truth. It's the truth.
boom.
Ding, 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 ding. Anybody else see a light bulb over James' head flickering right now? Yeah, I think Paul might know what he's talking about. You think?
And just a little bit. But yes, I mean, and honestly, there were mistakes made. There were rules broken.
Yes, there were.
But I know that. I've got it journaled.
That's good.
Move forward.
That is good, man. I'm so proud of you, James. You are so killing it with TSLL and TSLQ, right? And that's
I'm
a testament. It really is. You know, a
I'm
lot of
actually
people. Go ahead. What happened?
I'm actually proud of me too.
Good. Good. I'm glad, man. You should be. You should be because you are smashing it. And I know you've waited a long time for this. So take it to the next level. You can do that, you know, and the universe is backing you up by now giving you a diamond membership. So now
Yes, ma'am.
there's nothing to hold you back from getting all the training that you need, you know? So
Oh yeah.
shout out to
Yeah,
Coach
that just
Chad Christian. He is the owner and CEO of American Dream Trading. He is our coach and mentor. And he's probably got the biggest heart that I've seen in a long time, right? The man has a heart of gold. And James,
and then some.
yeah, you know. So if you can't, you know, afford the membership, he has been known to gift memberships. I was gifted a membership. James was gifted a membership. There was somebody who brought the Diamond Lifetime so James could get the membership. Coach he put it out there that if anybody bought, he would go ahead and give James one because James has been helping out so much and he's been really, really wanting that. So he put it out. James, you manifested the crap out of that, brother. Right? Didn't
Every
you?
day.
You
I've been writing it down every day,
and it worked.
and it
Ding, ding,
worked.
ding, ding. I told you. I told
I,
you.
I, you were right.
Manifestation.
Yes,
It is what
you'll have it on recording. I
you
admitted you were
focus
right.
on. Yep, it is what you focus on expands. If you just focus on negative stuff, that's all you're going to continue to get. And some people will argue and say, well, I didn't want my car to have a flat tire, or I didn't want, you know, to lose $500. But in the back of your mind, your actions made that happen because you kept thinking that was going to happen. You kept thinking about it. And it's like, it's based on stuff that happened to you before. Put all that crap aside. Focus on what you want to happen. That's all you got to tell
Well,
yourself.
and that's
When you find yourself falling back into old thoughts or old thought patterns, just simply stop and say, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, Dawn. Hold on, James. What is it that I really want to happen here? Not what I think's going to happen, what would be screwed up if it did happen. What do I actually want to happen? Well, I want the damn diamond membership is what I want. Whether I think I'm going to get it or not is irrelevant. I want that diamond membership. So from here on out, whatever I do, speak, say is going to go towards that. And I'll be damned if you didn't do it.
yes, ma'am.
We watched it, you know.
And you know the irony of that is I've
What?
always been more of a it is what it is type person.
Yeah. It is what you make it. It is what you make it. I mean, this world is made up of energy, man. So not to get all hocus pocus on you, but it does actually work. And it works both ways. So you have to be careful, right? It works both ways. When you find yourself in a rut, you will stay in that rut because you're thinking, damn this, now damn that. Oh, you know, and then before you know it, you're bringing that to you constantly. And when you flip the script, it will work. You will start bringing stuff that you actually want to happen, you know? So, yeah.
I believe it.
Keep on
doing
it.
I believe you. I don't think I'm quite to the Macarena level yet, but I believe you.
Did you call it Macarena? Well, that is amazingly awesome. Instead of setting up the Zoom and the Hangman, I'm just going to go ahead and throw a couple of training videos on for us to lead into the weekend with, because I know there are some people out there that are still struggling with like the EWO. So I'm going to go ahead and put that out.
And if nothing else, I would like to put it out there that, you know, if you're struggling, I feel your struggle. I know it's real. I know the stresses. I know the emotions. Don't give up.
Talk to him, James.
Step back. Go smaller. Listen more. You know, as Coach says, you know, he actually says quite frequently, train more, trade less. It's a hard pill to swallow when you got responsibilities and you're stressed about money and everything that goes along with that. But I can tell you from experience, stressing about money while you're trying to trade for more money, it's just going to contribute to you losing more money.
Absolutely. Let's see here.
Jen really wants that yard mode, huh?
Yeah, that was funny. She's like, "Does this mean we can't get our yard mode?"
No, I can. Y'all are in Jersey. I've got kind of a brief description of what kind of place you live in. I'm thinking I can unload the zero turn, make a complete circle, and be done.
Jersey.
Isn't that where you said you're at?
No, I'm in Ocean City, Maryland.
Oh,
We don't have any. Well, we do, but not unless you want
yeah,
sand in your mower.
same difference. It's north of the Mason-Dixon, isn't it?
It is. Oh man. Let me share. If it's north of the Mason-Dixon line, it all runs together, doesn't it?
It's all the same. And I'm not saying it like it's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all the same. Oh, that has got to be a mistake.
What?
19 watching, 10 likes.
Uh-oh. Let's get the likes up, gang. We don't want him to do like Mark used to do. Mark used to threaten to kill baby kittens.
No. I'm kind of fond of kitties.
2-minute Ewo. Let's get her dead.
Isn't it calls on support? Support was at 450.67. Everybody seeing that on your pre-market sheets? So we can see here calls on support. Okay. That's this. You can see it came right back up to where we said. Now, if you look at the pre-market idea, it was 450.150. That was right here. You can see it hovered on this area, broke free, came back down for a retest. What do we do on support?
Calls.
Calls on support.
Calls.
Thank you. Here's your support on our exact level we called out 35 to 40 minutes before the bell rang. There's your next level, and it just went up the rest of the day. So this is how you guys can use the pre-market setup. Let's look at the 2-minute EWO because this is where it can get tricky. Right here, this is danger, danger, danger. I don't like this stuff. And this is what sucks. This one right here could toast us, and that's okay. I'd rather that happened than the alternative, right? So let's look at your 2-minute EWO setup. Right here is your buy. That is this candle. It runs to the upside. You're making a ton of money. Pulls back. Touches VWAP. Never breaks. Runs to the upside. Flat lines. Pulls back. Let's look at this in a couple different ways. Let's look at this in a couple different scenarios. What I like to do is called a 50, 20, 20, 10 shedding method. This is where we like to shed or shave off some contracts, right? So let's say we started with 10 contracts. Okay, let's say the first pullback, we got rid of 50. The second pullback, we got rid of 20. It drops below VWAP, I'm out. There was no other time for me to continue to shed. Does that make sense? If it breaks through VWAP and holds, that's the second candle confirmation. I'm out. So if you guys got out here, I don't blame you at all, right? You made your money 50% here. It breaks VWAP. We get out of that trade. You made a ton of money, right?
I did a little bit of experimenting with Nano Bitcoin this week. That thing is beautiful for EWOs. It looks a lot like this type of chart where it just gets going in one direction and just stays there. That's a good way to practice it. Find yourself a small stock that you can just get in it, like what James is doing with TSLL. You know what I mean? Find yourself one or two stocks that tend to run in one main direction most of the time, not all the time. Nothing does it all the time. Like a Ford, you know what I mean? Get into something like a Ford and practice your EWO strategy. Ford is like $9 a share. You can buy a couple shares, and that way you're not putting a bunch of money at risk. Train yourself how to use your stops and just sit in it. Get in when you're supposed to get in on that second candle. And I would venture to say just get in on the second EWO bar and don't worry so much about what the hell's happening up here, right? Because at the end of the day, if it's a good EWO, it's going to play out anyway. If there are areas where you should get out, trust me, you'll know it pretty quickly. But if your stop is in place, it's not going to hurt you, right? It'll stop you out and you won't lose, a bunch of money. So utilize your stops, but get yourself one or two shares of something like a Ford and practice sitting in the EWO all day long. A worst case scenario is going to make some money, right? So.
Yeah, and I would say do one. Just do one share.
Yeah.
And when you start getting comfortable with letting that ride, then do two and practice shedding.
That's it. That's currently what you're doing right now.
Yes, ma'am. TSLL and TSLQ are a little bit bigger stocks, but 25 shares, every penny it moves is a quarter. So that's the way in my mind I've broken it down. I don't even have to look at the P&L or percentage or anything else. I know if I do blocks of 25, it's a quarter, it's 50 cents, it's 75 cents, it's $1.
Yep.
Every
That's
penny
how I
it
do
moves.
penny stocks.
Yeah. So
I would buy 10 shares. I know every penny it moves, that's 10 cents I'm making.
Yeah, and see, that's what I do in the pre-market.
Yep.
Depending upon what the conditions are in the pre-market, I do 5 to 10 shares.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll never do. Well, I say never. I focus on not doing more than a total of 25 shares in the pre-market.
Mm-hmm.
Just because that keeps me, buying power wise, firepower wise, at a safe level that if it comes down, I'm not losing much. It's not hard to recover from. And when the market opens and things change, I have more firepower when there's more volume and more activity to do more with.
Cool. That's awesome. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And you're putting in the back testing. You're putting in the work. That's why you're having success too. You're clearing as thinker. You're clearing as thinker. Wow.
Yep. I'm a real smart thinker.
Yeah, you're clearing as thinker. Wow. Your thinking is clearer. Let's try switching that around. And you're focused and you're getting it done. So sweet. Everybody take notes. The same thing that we watched happen with F2 is happening with James L. Right?
Well, I'll admit some of the struggles at home have changed. Technically speaking.
Okay.
Not so much that they're not there,
Mm-hmm.
I just finally told people in his house, look, y'all do it your damn selves. I'm out.
There you
So
go.
I don't, instead of letting everything be on me, like
Mm-hmm.
it's always been, I've always been that person.
Yeah.
You know, I've never had anybody to call to come help me. I'm the one that everyone else calls.
Yeah.
So, and you know, I've been home from work and you know all that struggle. So everything with Brandon has been me. Well, he's
Mm-hmm.
got a paid caregiver. He has for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was still doing 90% of everything he needed.
Oh, hell no. What are you paying for?
Exactly. I finally got my belly full of suffering with the trading, still being dog ass tired. Uh, I mean, everything just finally built up to a head. And I told him, look, it's y'all's problem. I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. I
So,
don't blame you. You go, babe. Way to go. Way to put your foot down and get it done. And it shows in your trading because you're able to focus. So good for you.
well, and surprisingly enough, the two that have taken it the best in the family or everybody involved have been Brandon,
Mm-hmm.
which, you know, was one of the biggest concerns and issues to begin with, and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Sweet. Well, with that being said, man, I want you to have a fantastic weekend. Get some rest because you had a really awesome week. Just reflect on your week and come back next week and continue to kick ass, major ass, right?
well, even if it's just a little ass, I'll take it.
It adds up. Little ass adds up, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Sergio.
Oh my God, he's not here, is he?
I'm just gonna throw it
Don't
out there
talk,
before them wheels start turning. I'm gonna throw it out there.
don't talk him up. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and cut out. And I want you all to have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, look for some new videos coming out. And we're gonna go ahead and get it done. So have a good weekend. Let me figure out. Do we want to go with Diamond?
I say Diamond.
Yeah, let's go with Diamond and then Coach's rules. What do you say?
Sounds delightful.
Sounds like a plan. All right, James. Have a good one, sweetheart. Don't
You
forget,
too,
David's
hon.
got his weekend training tomorrow. So if you
Oh yeah.
guys 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to David and his brand new grandson. Way to go, David. So have a good one, gang. Peace and blessings.
You guys want to head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and get signed up at least for the free Discord. Make sure within the first 24 hours you verify your account. You will get an email from us to make sure you verify your account, or the system will kick you off thinking you are spam. You guys can get into our premium membership at $125 a month. With that, you'll get access to the membership lounge, which we have an open microphone where you can ask any questions all day from 8:45 until 4 o'clock. You guys will get all the hot stock picks, which we've already posted and have already been making money on this morning. You'll get the pre-market setup, which will give you key critical areas at the opening bell and throughout the day. The IPO Center, so any new and exciting IPOs that come out, you will have access to those. Any earnings that are coming out, and of course, our videos on demand. We have 11 full training videos to get you started. Things like the 2-minute EWO, day trading, swing trading, covered calls, cash secured puts, etc., all inside of our premium membership for $125 a month. When you guys are ready to upgrade, I highly recommend, regardless of how much experience you have, signing up for the VIP membership starting at $500 a month. With that, you'll get the pre-market access starting at 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day. You guys will get access to the VIP lounge, all the workshop classes. We put one of those on every month, and the previous recorded sessions. You guys will get the VIP training videos. We have over 50 advanced training videos for you, and the Trading View indicators. If you have a VIP, you can upgrade to the gold add-on, which is an additional $250 a month. You can get the mastermind classes, 1 hour of tech support. If you need us to remote in and help you get your charts, etc. set up, we can do that for you. You'll get weekend training every Saturday at 11 o'clock. You'll get the VIP Gold Lounge access, priority help desk support, our news service, which is worth its weight in gold just for that. You'll get all the breakout rooms every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon. Everything, of course, for you as a gold member will be recorded. So if you are gold for crypto, futures, or stocks and options, all the sessions will be recorded for you. And of course, you'll get our exciting live Apple chat. We've got David over there in the mornings showing you exactly what he's doing with the 2-minute EWO and just the Apple, which is one of our amazing strategies that you guys will learn here. So we have our futures membership, our regular futures membership starting at $250 a month, which the futures is going on right now. They are, again, just like us, every day with a live open microphone from 8:45 to 4 o'clock every single day. You'll get all the futures education, all of the training videos, the futures lounge. The Trading View indicators are actually included with the futures memberships that start at $250, and of course, all of the extra Zoom classes when they have them. Crypto is the same thing. If you guys want to jump into the crypto, that one now is also $250 a month and includes the Trading View indicators. Same thing, all the training videos, anytime that the Zoom sessions are available. Now, the Zoom sessions for crypto is a little different just because it's a 24-hour, so we try to bounce that one around so you get different time and different events. We are always posting those, so you guys make sure you take advantage. And of course, a Diamond Lifetime membership. With that, you get everything. Unlimited, lifetime access, all of our membership services, meaning anything that I create. Platinum's coming up, you'll have access to it. I believe that's going to be $1,000 a month. Diamond, you'll get access to that with just this $5,000. Now listen, if you can't get into the Diamond right now, don't freak out. It'll just be $20,000. So it's no big deal. If you can't get it today, don't worry. You can still get it, but it's going to be 20 grand. You guys want to head over to AmericanDreamTrading.com and get signed up.
All right, Coach, there it was. There was the new membership services. I actually clicked that by accident. So, yeah, it is done and ready for you to use, my brother. And I will be using it as well. That is everything that we have offered. And the cool thing is that with the Diamond membership, for only $5,000, what he just named was $50,000 worth of services. He is letting that go with the Diamond for $5,000, right? That normally it's $20K, right? Which is a discount in itself. So to get it at $5,000, yeah, you better scoop that thing up. You better scoop it up. All right, everybody have a good one. We're going to go ahead and end with Coach's rules now. Have a good one. Peace out. Love your faces.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them. Not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.